Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here, and today we're going to take the notes on emotions and sentiments. I am in your OneNote, Chapter 7, page 16, Los emociones, el vocabulario y el uso. I'm going to eliminate the table of contents, and right away you should say, What? Okay. Mrs. Santiago added 3 videos into the page. I never add videos, but there's so many good videos on emotions that I decided to add this one. So, by the way, this, when it comes up red underline, is saying that that is not good Spanish. And it's in the middle of a thing. I don't know okay. So if I highlight it and right click, I can change the language to Spanish and it'll eliminate the red. You know how I don't like that. Okay, so here we go. You can see that on number 1 video says emotions in Spanish, ¿cómo está? I like this video because it uses está with the emotions. It's a super nice review. The second video is stellar, a little bit long, but I love this one because it's going to use me siento, which is what you're going to be using in class as well and on your homework page. So me siento with the emotions, and they offer me siento and yo estoy options on this one. So this is a great video to have on the OneNote page while you're doing your work if you get stuck. And the last one, los sentimientos. So again, Spanish feeling, answering the question, ¿cómo estás? All right, now let's get over to the notes. Let's first talk about how to talk about your emotions. So, hablar de tus emociones. So, this is really the use of your emotions. So, when talking about your emotions, there are different verbs that you can use, ser versus estar. Okay, so ser is used when talking about what things are normally like. And estar is used with adjectives to describe a temporary emotion or, let's say, temporary condition or emotional state. Okay, so this is one way. So, way number 1, estar. Sentirse is option number 2 for talking about your emotions. It is a stem changing verb, right? We just practiced it. Sentirse is to be used with feelings or emotions to describe someone's mental or physical state. And the third way is tener expressions. Tener expressions can also be used to describe mental or physical states. Okay, let's do a little practice. So there's one for each. Number 1, we're going to be using, here's the verb at the end, estar. Ella no, what's the right form of estar? Think back. One person, one thing. Ella no está bien. Tiene un dolor de garganta. Número 2, using sentirse. Yo blank blank mal. Yo voy a vomitar. Oh no. Okay, so let's deal with the say first. Say to match yo becomes me. And then sentir becomes e to I, e stem changer. Me siento, the ending. Chop, change, add. Yo me siento mal. Voy a vomitar. Ich. And the last one, número 3, tener. Okay, so tener is an e to I, e, yo go verb. So we're talking about Mrs. Laraba, Senora Laraba, one person. Senora Laraba, think back. Tiene calor. Tiene calor. Ella tiene un fiebre. Okay, tiene calor. Tiene un fiebre. Okay, so 3 ways to talk about your feelings: estar, sentirse, and tener phrases. We'll be practicing all of them. Now let's talk about the actual emotions. So here it's talking about your homework first, but we will talk about the homework in a minute. While I'm here, I'm going to grab that box and pull it off of your page so you can see. Sorry about that. So we're going to learn the emotions, and then your homework tonight in the orange boxes to complete 6 sentences describing your emotions and say when you feel that way using cuando without an accent. Okay, let's take a look. Los emociones, los sentimientos. When describing your emotions, feelings, or current condition, use me siento, yo me siento, or me siento. Because of the O on siento, we know that it's in the yo form, or you can start with yo estoy. Cuando, without an accent mark, is just the word when. It's not a question word. So we're going to work on the sentences so that it says, me siento feliz cuando es el fin de semana. We're going to go over this again at the end when we're finished with writing the notes, because I want to do at least one with you so you understand the homework. All right, let's go ahead and let's write in the notes for the emotions. I'm going to switch to purple because you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I already wrote a few in for you. So that smiley face, so far we've got emocionado, right? Which looks like emotional, but it's a false cognate. It actually means excited. Now I'm making these big because right now we don't need the orange box yet. So emocionado, alegre. We're going to add a few more. Okay, in here you should also have feliz, happy. Feliz, think feliz cumpleaños. Me siento bien. Okay, that's very positive. I feel good. Me siento contento, contenta with your emotion. You're content, you're happy. Okay. Feliz, bien, contenta, emocionado, alegre. Okay, those are all good words for a positive emoji. The next one I wrote in for you, me siento gracioso, right? I'm feeling silly, gracioso. Uh-oh, the next one is tough, red face. Me siento enojado, enojado. Look at the face. What do you think it means? That's right, angry, enojado. Next one. Look at that tear. Me siento triste. Me siento triste. Qué triste. Next one. I wrote in for you preocupado. Me siento preocupado. Because I am preocupado or running late, maybe me siento nervioso. Nervioso. Me siento nervioso. This can be a trait of a person, or you can be feeling that way for a day or an hour. Me siento perezoso. Me siento perezoso. Estoy en la silla. Me siento perezoso. Me siento enfermo. Me siento enfermo. Estoy enfermo. That's from this chapter, right? To be sick, you go to the infirmary. Muy bien. If you are enfermo, maybe me siento cansado. Me siento cansado, tired. Okay, me siento cansado. Maybe if you're in class, you can say, me siento aburrido. Me siento aburrido. Déjame ver. Me siento aburrido. I don't know if there's another word for that one. I think just aburrido right now. Right? Because you can be aburrido, perezoso. We'll just leave one in there if we want to come back. Okay, the next one. Me siento mal. Just simple mal. Me siento mal. Me siento deprimido. It's kind of a cognate, depressed. I feel deprimido. And the last one, confundido. Me siento confundido. Sí, confundido. Remember that we can put a muy in front of them, right? Me siento muy confundido. Or we can negate them, right? If you want to negate them, you would put it way out in front. No me siento deprimido. So this is the negation. It comes at the beginning, and the muy comes in front. Let's review them as we go up. Confundido, deprimido, mal, aburrido, cansado, enfermo, perezoso, preocupado, nervioso, triste, enojado, gracioso, alegre, emocionado, contento, or maybe content. I'm going to change that to contento. Contento, bien, feliz. Okay, now that I changed it to contento, I want to explain. When we learn them as vocabulary, we're going to learn them in the masculine form, but these are adjectives to describe your feelings. So if you are a girl, you would be contenta, graciosa. E is for everybody, so alegre stays. Yo me siento enojada. Triste está bien. Yo me siento nerviosa. Estoy preocupada. Me siento perezosa, enferma, cansada, aburrido, mal, aburrida, deprimida, confundida. Okay. So we will be changing them to match gender. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about your homework. Don't forget the videos to the right if you need them. So I'm going to pick the first one. I have to do 6 sentences. Okay, so I'm going to pick the first one and I need to say, I'm going to follow this model. Okay, I can't be more clear. The model is right here. I am putting a bubble around it. Okay, so I'm going to say how I feel and when I feel that way. So I'm going to stick with the positive one, and I'm going to start with me siento. I feel, me siento. You could do yo me siento. I'm going to put that in parentheses. You could say yo me siento. Yo me siento. I'm going to say yo me siento alegre. Now I want to connect it using cuando. Okay, I'm going to put that in purple just like I did in the beginning. Me siento alegre cuando. Now, when do I feel like that? Me siento alegre cuando yo juego con mis perros. And I know that seems like a lot of words and a lot of sentence, but it's really not much, right? I feel happy when I play with my dogs. So I need the preposition connector when. It's connecting my feeling with when. Now you need to do any 6. How many are you doing? 6. How many? 6. How many do I have to do, Mrs. Santiago? Do 6 for homework. 6. Okay. Does this one count? Yeah, I'd rather it didn't. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. Muy bien. Gracias.